It's about aligning technology with government's broader vision for the future. So what exactly is GovTech? No, it's not some kind of top secret gadget the mayor uses to order coffee faster, although that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? GovTech is, simply put, the intersection of government and technology. It's about using the latest digital tools to help governments work smarter and serve communities better. Now, this might sound all techie, but GovTech is everywhere. It's in those online portals where you pay your utility bills, the apps that track the progress of your permit application, and even the systems that keep your local roads in good shape. But let's make something very clear. GovTech isn't just about throwing technology at a problem. It's about finding the right solutions that make government processes more efficient, effective, and accessible to you without causing more headaches. Take cloud computing, for example. Many local governments are now moving their data to the cloud, which means faster access to information and fewer paper trails. But it's not just about going digital. It's about protecting that data too. That's where cybersecurity steps in. GovTech also helps governments collaborate better across departments. Because let's be honest, nothing says government efficiency like an email chain that never ends, right? Well, GovTech solves that problem by using internal platforms that make sharing data and working together a whole lot easier. So instead of passing papers around like it's still 1985, public servants can share information with just one click. But here's where things get interesting. GovTech isn't just about technology for the sake of technology. It starts with a vision. Visioning is where it all begins. It's about figuring out what the government really wants to achieve with technology, not just today, but over the next 5, 10, or even 20 years. This isn't just about installing some new software and calling it a day. We help local governments define their long-term goals, whether that's improving citizen engagement, making processes more efficient, or ensuring sustainability. Once that vision is clear, it becomes the North Star for everything that follows. And here's a tip. Visioning only works if the people at the top are fully aligned. That's where executive alignment comes in. If everyone, from the mayor to the city clerk, isn't on the same page, then things can go off the rails pretty quickly. So part of our job is to bring those leaders together and make sure their priorities are aligned. It's like building a house. You can't start pouring the foundation until everyone agrees on the blueprint, right? Now, prioritization is key here. There's always more work than there are resources, so the question then becomes, what do we tackle first? Do we focus on automating back office processes, rolling out new citizen engagement platforms, or tightening up our cybersecurity? At Avero, we help governments prioritize these initiatives based on what will have the biggest impact on their goals and their budget. Once that's sorted, we move into planning and road mapping. This is where things get real exciting. We work with government leaders to create a step-by-step roadmap that aligns with their vision. It's all about breaking down those big ideas into manageable pieces and making sure everything's realistic. We look at timelines, budgets, and resources to create a clear plan for how technology will be rolled out, whether it's over the next 6 months or several years. And please note, this isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Every local government has different needs, so we tailor that roadmap to fit their specific challenges and goals. For example, maybe a city wants to focus on digital platforms that make it easier for their citizens to access services online, or maybe it's about streamlining internal operations. Whatever the case, our job is to ensure the plan is actionable and, more importantly, sustainable over time. Another important piece of advice, keep your roadmap flexible. Things change, especially in government, so we help build flexibility into the plan, whether that means revisiting priorities midstream or adapting to new technology trends that could enhance the overall vision. One of the most important parts of the roadmap is executive sponsorship and accountability. You need champions at the top who will advocate for the plan and keep everyone on track. Without that leadership, even the best laid plans can stall. We make sure there's buy-in at every level, from executives down to the people who will be implementing these new systems day to day. And that's the real magic of GovTech. It's not just about shiny gadgets or cool apps. It's about aligning technology with government's broader vision for the future, ensuring that all key players are on board, prioritizing initiatives, and creating a plan that's built to last. So when we talk about GovTech, we're talking about a whole process that goes from visioning to executive alignment to prioritizing and planning, and finally to executing on a roadmap that's tailored to a specific government's needs. It's a strategic journey that brings the future into focus one step at a time. So what is GovTech? It's the tech that's quietly transforming your community from behind the scenes, making it more efficient, secure, and responsive. It's the bridge between where we are today and where we want to go tomorrow. And lucky for us, we're the ones helping to lay down those tracks. And here's a word of advice. Automation is a GovTech game changer. Automating routine tasks frees up government employees to focus on the more important things, like creating policies that actually benefit the community instead of just pushing paperwork around. Think of it as a technology taking care of the grunt work so humans can handle the brain work. Another important tip is about citizen engagement. GovTech isn't just for the people in City Hall, it's for everyone. Platforms like online portals and mobile apps let you interact with your government in ways that are convenient for you. You can report issues, provide feedback, apply for services, and even participate in digital town halls without leaving your couch. And I think that's one of the biggest benefits. It makes government more accessible and transparent. You no longer have to spend hours waiting in line to renew your driver's license or wondering if anyone will respond to that pothole you reported. GovTech takes those processes online and makes them more efficient, so governments can focus on actually solving problems rather than just managing paperwork. And don't be afraid to work with outside experts. Our role is to help governments figure out what tech actually fits into their needs and goals. Remember, GovTech isn't about chasing the latest trends. It's about finding the solutions that align with your vision for the future of your community. If you'd like to learn more about what GovTech means for yourself and your organization, please be sure to follow us on all platforms. We're available every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on our LinkedIn Live channel, and we have a ton of free advice to share with you via our blogs and white papers on our website at averoadvisors.com.